Come on.
That's right.
I'll be at the Holiday Inn next week. Come on down.
That's right. Please tip your bartenders and waitresses.
All right, so this first one's really fascinating. I found this to be interesting. I had no idea, because, you know, I'm not necessarily of the coin world, that there even was such a thing as a 3-cent coin.
Yeah, well, it's not only a 3-cent coin, it's a 3-cent nickel.
What?
It's a 3-cent nickel.
How can it be a 3-cent nickel?
Well, because a nickel is not actually a denomination. A nickel is actually a composition. You have to understand, prior, when they were making this, there was no nickel. There were half dimes. And they were made out of silver. There was a dime that was 10 cents and a half dime was 5 cents. And that's just the way it was. There was no nickel as we know it. This was the first nickel coin that was ever made by the United States government, because it was made out of nickel. They also had a 3-cent coin made out of silver. That's why there's 3-cent silvers and 3-cent nickels. This is a 3-cent nickel. They're from the Civil War. These are going to be from the 1860s, both of these coins. So you see, one of the cool things about this coin, I'm going to flip this over on the back, it just has a little Roman numeral 3 for 3 cents that you can see right there. Isn't that cool? So that's what that is. So that's an authentic, and this is not reprinted, restruck, or redone. That's a real 3-cent nickel. Very high quality is what we've done here. And one of the reasons is this. This coin right here is a 2-cent piece. This was the very first United States coin to bear the motto, "In God We Trust." Right up there at the top in 1864, it says, "In God We Trust." This was the very first United States coin that had the motto, "In God We Trust," came out during the Civil War. And they felt that, you know, given the divisiveness of the Civil War, that they, they wanted to put that on there, and it needed to be a more spiritual time. And so you get these two obsolete coins. They are not reprinted, restruck, or redone in any way, shape, or form. They are 100% original. They're both from the 1860s that you're going to have right here. So you have the 3-cent nickel and the 2-cent copper, if you will, that you're going to have right there. Because of the popularity of the 3-cent nickel, they eventually made the half dime out of nickel, and today it is just known as a nickel.
But it's actually really 5 cents.
It's really 5 cents, that's right.
See, now didn't I tell you, you stay tuned, you'll learn more things than you ever knew about the coin world and history, because Mike's here. I just love that. I think that's fascinating.
And to get these coins, and I found these, not only did I get these coins, because you see them occasionally, but not in this grade. If you look at this coin, oftentimes with the 2-cent coin, and if we get in real close, the "In God We Trust" is right up there at the top, and it wears off quite easily.
Oh, it does.
And
it's
so
not
we use
really
a very
deep.
high-grade coin, so you can see it. See it on the ribbon at the top there, Suzanne?
Oh, sure. Yeah,
"In God We Trust."
Yeah.
That's oftentimes gone.
Oh,
so you don't see that. And then on the back, it just says 2 cents.
That's awesome.
This is my 2 cents worth.
Do you know where these were minted?
These are all minted in Philadelphia.
Oh, they were, okay. And how did you come upon this? Because, we've been doing this for, I don't know, a couple of years now, and I've not ever been able to see something
I just found a guy that had them. I mean, I sold these coins for 25 years.
Right.
I mean, they're always very popular. We normally just have them on HSN.com, because normally I get 6 of these, or 10 of these, or 12 of these, or 18, or 20, or whatever it is, and then we have just enough for HSN.com. Right. But I was at a show, and a guy had been hoarding these for 10 years. It's what happens. He finds it interesting and fascinating, and so he buys them all. And then eventually he wants to go on to something else, and he calls me and says, "Mike, I got 500 2-cent pieces and 500 3-cent nickels, and very fine or better. How would you like those?" I said, "I'd like those."
That's awesome. Hey, by the way, and we're busy out the gate for this.
Oh, yeah.
I want to explain something. Here's what you have to understand. We have a special offer going on. Each and every day, if you spend $75 or more within a 24-hour window, remember, this ends at midnight, we're shipping everything for free. Why does that have anything to do with our 2 hours together? That means everything in our 2 hours with Mike ships totally for free, and we've never, ever done that before. We've had free shipping on a few things, maybe. Never have we offered free shipping on everything in one of Mike's shows.